How's it going everyone, Andy here from 4K Downtime, back at you with a follow-up video regarding my thoughts on Sonic the Hedgehog. So yesterday I put up a video talking about Sonic's upcoming movie, how he looks like and everything. Long story short for that video is that I said I didn't flat out hate it, but I also wasn't really on board with this new design. I thought it was a little awkward here and there. If you want to know my full thoughts on it, yeah, I'll leave a link to that video and you could go check it out. So, I mean, I did conclude it by saying that I needed to see more, like, you know, in the sense I need to see him in motion, like, you know, whether it's in a trailer or in a clip or whatsoever. Well, Nintendo Everything have actually posted up this image here, which you're seeing right now, and supposedly this is taken out of the film. I'm assuming, like, it's running towards something. Who knows if it's just, like, you know, towards the camera, or is it, like, you know, if he's running to chase down on somebody. We don't know yet. But in terms of, like, you know, the look of this image, yeah, and again, this isn't my final judgment because it's still not in motion. Maybe in motion it looks a little better, but if I'm just judging it purely based on, like, you know, what I'm seeing right now, is that he looks a bit weird. That's the way how I feel about it, is that he literally just looks a bit awkward, like, you know, that he's running towards. And one of my criticism, like, you know, in my other video was that I talked about he looks like he's got so much blue on you, and well, you can see it right now. There is a lot of blue on him when he's running towards the camera, and Sonic running towards the camera is nothing new. If you look at, like, you know, him in all of his some of these other games, yeah, you can see he runs towards the camera all the time. Like, that's kind of like a money shot of his, and I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be a money shot as well, like, you know, in the film. But the only difference here, yeah, is like, if we, again, just going by the image, if you look at it, it's just like there's so much blue on him, like when you're seeing, like, the only thing that it's not is essentially just the eyes, his mouth, and, you know, his stomach. And even with the hands here, like, if you look back how he looked in those image where he stands still, yeah, his arm, despite his hands doesn't have gloves whatsoever, it's supposed to be now that it's just fur, like, you know, he has white fur, like, you know, on his arms, but judging by this image, it doesn't even look like it. So I'm assuming that when he does run fast, yeah, you probably wouldn't even see the white fur on his hands. And the other problem I have here is due to his feet. If you look at, like, that's down towards his feet, yeah, the way how he's running fast, or at least the way how they're signifying it, it seems to be one of those cartoon traits where, like, you will have your legs run back and forth, and then, like, you know, they will do this kind of like blur effect, yeah, which made it look like he's which basically looked like he's actually running very fast. Like, it signifies that he's running very fast. It's kind of like a cartoony thing that you see a lot of cartoons do. From the look of this image, it looks like that's what they're going for, but again, because he's running forward, so we can't really see. If he was running sideways, then maybe we'll get a better look at it. And I guess the last thing I would have to say, yeah, is his face looks a little odd. Again, going back to the game, yeah, whenever you see Sonic run towards the camera, it's like he always has that kind of, not serious face yet, but I guess you could say more of a determined kind of, like, you know, face, like when he's running towards the camera. Here, the way how his face is as of right now, yeah, it almost kind of look like it doesn't seem natural for, like, you know, somebody who's actually running very fast. Like, it doesn't, at least to me, it doesn't. And as for, like, you know, just the scene itself, it doesn't seem to tell us what exactly the scene is. Again, he could be chasing down anybody. He's either just running towards the camera or he's chasing down someone. The only thing we can see in the backdrop is just that, okay, he's chasing somebody on the highway, or he's running towards on the highway. But other than that, again, still not necessarily my final judgment. Again, I just hope that Sega would just put out a trailer by now. It's just like, stop teasing people, just put the trailer out. So, well, if people want to rant, like, you know, there'll probably be more to rant about. But who knows, maybe the trailer could turn, like, you know, change people's opinion. Maybe all of this in motion does actually look a hell of a lot better than the images that we've seen at the moment. But this image, to me, again, it's just, it looks really awkward. It doesn't look like it's been done very well, but then again, this is just like, the image itself is pretty, like, you know, blurred out, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's just one of those, like, the guy just took out his phone and literally just snapped the picture right off. So don't pass, like, you know, your final judgments on it yet. Just wait until a trailer. I think once the trailer comes out, then we can finally either praise it or we can rant more. I think it's more going to be the latter, but let us just, like, you know, wait and see. But anyway, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe. And this is Andy, and I'll see you next time.